ankles and the stiff arm. Woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy, and I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but this is sort of my team now.
You know what would make you an even better quarterback? Me at receiver.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo!
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Spartans.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. Been following y'all story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. Ball out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For shizzle, Snoop. Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. caught in the end zone. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. Sends it to Thrash. Now he's taken down. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. Meanwhile, here comes the snap on first down. Here's Knight to start the series. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. A pair of incompletions have them facing 3rd and 10. Out of the gun on 3rd. He's got a man. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. Knight hands it off to Grove as he takes this one up to about the 45-yard line. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. Into the flat, it's complete. And he's out of bounds at the 42. Looking to convert once again. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Knight. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. That's complete to a wide-open receiver. And it's a huge gain that gets them past the 40-yard line. Hawks lined up in the backfield. First down, and here's the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down around the 45-yard line. So get this. Earlier today, I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. Meantime, they pick up the first through the air on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. On first down, he'll drop back. Goes to Maddox. And he's taken down at the 18-yard line. A 21-yard gain and a visit to the red zone. Now another 1st and 10, and even more of a threat to score now. What a powerful move. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. Now the linemen on both sides dig in for this 1st and goal. QB2 looks downfield, hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, spins. His first catch, good for 6. A moving moment in his comeback. And that'll make score 7-0. Following the touchdown, the Spartans are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. So the Hawks are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Got it out just in time, but a solid hit forces that incompletion. Someone check that dude's chiclets. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. But this year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking of... The ball comes out. The D's got it. They're on the move. And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Spartans. And they extend their lead. Myers now to add the extra point. And they stretch the lead 14-0. So as they get set to kick it away, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game. How his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, and I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And Field General Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. Now he's taken down, but not before coming up with a first. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. And that goes in the wrong direction as they're tackled for a loss. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll throw. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Here's Knight. The ball's loose. And the offense takes it back. A 2nd chance now for this drive. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Washington fields it. Great move. Avoids the defender. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. The Spartans send out their offense. And they've got a solid lead as they look to add to the scoreboard. And that's a big-time gain that gets them past the 35-yard line. A 30-yard gain. And that's what the fans came to see. Hawks lined up behind QB2. Tosses right. And he's taken down at the 30. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. A guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight matchup when you've got schools like Oregon, Florida, and Southern California among the fans here today. Following that incompletion, here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, here's QB2. Oh, and that almost made his day. The D lineman, oh big boy, nearly had the pick. appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. 4th down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. The gamble pays off. Touchdown, Spartans! That's another score in his return. It's a legend in the making. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So the scoreboard reads 21-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Coming from deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And at this stage of the game, every minute counts for them to have any shot of making a comeback. The drive begins on the ground with Grove. And he'll barely get a yard on 1st down. Jason Coleman there to stop him. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Oh, hold on, he's running left. Now he'll slide after getting past the 1st down marker. Here's Knight to start the series. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. One last thought on Snoop, you know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. A pair of incompletions have them facing 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Knight. And it's incomplete. Washington makes the play. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. The Spartans take over on offense, and they begin this series feeling very confident. They're up big on the scoreboard. Busts through the contact, and he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. Sammy Hawk, a standout player born in Clemson's backyard, but the rumor is the Tigers are not his top choice, and it's no secret he's made a few unofficial visits to Gainesville, Florida, Gator country. Boy, a brisk pace to this drive as they look to keep up the momentum. Surveys the field. He airs this one out. They're up, and he makes the contested grab. And he's taken down at the 15. A 35-yard gain, and a 1st down, and much, much more. In the red zone, looking to throw. It's caught at the 2. So that's his 3rd catch of the night as Tommy shows off his versatility, first as a QB and now as a wide receiver. Now you can feel the defense scrambling a bit. They could really use a stop with their backs against the end zone. They'll go with the run. He will not be denied. Touchdown, Spartans. They're looking unstoppable right now. Myers is on now for the PAT. It's up and it's good. Our score now, 28-0. release. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I feel like when I get in the zone, I can whip the ball all over the yard, and really, there's no one that can do anything about it.
Yeah. I'm sure I deserve a little credit, though, there. I mean, I am the one going up and hauling in those ducks.
True.
But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and I can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman, you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' short list for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on a team that's made the long trek cross country, the Oregon Ducks. So here we go. It all starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. The drive with Jennings, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's White. They find some open field here. And it's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Oregon.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score Ducks 7, Gators nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
The line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
White on 2nd down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's White. And that's caught by Beasley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On first down, Jennings. A gain of 3, second down.
Jennings, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
On 4th down, White, and that's caught by Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Laken Smith, 37 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They start out with a run by Ferguson, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon. Operating from the gun, Horton, and he's got it complete to Anderson. There he goes, right side, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. And I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right down.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Recovered by the Ducks.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. A nice throw there. And, you know, it's the first career start for this junior quarterback. And head coach Red O'Brien, he has said that he plans to use both of them. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken in the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now.
Now White lost the football.
The quarterback is sacked. A fumble on the play.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Gators 7.
On the ground, Ellington. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. Here's White, throwing on third and long. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
The Ducks take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
On first and 10, White. He checks it down here to Ellington. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of
working with a 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Ellington trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
the running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be taken at the 10. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he's got room. The 20. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Able to power through. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
This is Gibbons over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as a starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Jennings lost the football. It's going the other way. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
In the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Horton. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. 25 yards for the touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one. And that's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it. But in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season.
Gators 7.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards the gain there, and it'll give them the first down. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Ferguson. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
At the 29-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital, and that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do, and they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
The quick slant caught, and he's brought down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Touchdown number 5 for the junior quarterback, and that certainly makes Coach O'Brien's job at the postgame press conference a lot easier.
And you're right, he certainly made Coach O'Brien's press conference all pretty easy. But how about the conversation he's now going to have with Tommy Matthews? Because all indications...
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster, and boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Oh, this whole thing again? Are you dumb? I didn't take anything from you. Your body took it from you. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
AT&T Stadium on this beautiful Saturday in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The top travel destination this week for alumni of these two storied football powerhouses, and the site of the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks.